Alright, this calculator video is on how to graph a system of equations. And here's something I would tell you first. I would only use graphing on a calculator if it was already in slope-intercept form. There's another method I'm going to show you how to use. Also, that's what I would use to solve one if it wasn't in slope-intercept form. So first of all, this one is in slope-intercept form. So to solve it by graphing, first I got to graph it. I would put always just the first one in y1 and second one in y2. So that's what we're going to do. First one in y1, second one in y2. So first thing, turn on that calculator, hit y equals. Put your first one in there, and it is a negative. Make sure you put in a negative when it's the first thing you put in the calculator. If it has a minus sign in front of it, you have to use a negative button or you'll get a syntax error. Negative x plus 5. And the second one is x, and since it's not the first thing, it's a minus 3. And then you hit graph. So now there's the first one. It was blue, y1 was blue, y2 was red, and I need the point where those two lines cross. So just like roads, where they cross is an intersection. So I have to, we've done this a bunch of times before, second, trace, and go to intersect to find out where the point crosses. But now this is a little bit different than the other because look, I had an x and a y. So I have to have an answer for my x and my y, not just the x this time, like when I was solving an equation. So I go to second and trace, and I go down to intersect, and it's going to flash first on the blue line, next on the red line, and then at the intersection. And here it tells me my intersection is, my x is 4, my y is 1. I need both those answers this time since I have an x and a y. So my x is equal to 4, my y is equal to 1, so my solution is the ordered pair 4, 1. Where those two lines cross, and I need both coordinates, and you can actually, we've also done this before, go and look at our table. Second graph is your table. And let's see, down where x equals 4. If I go down to where x equals 4, my y1 and my y2 should be the same number, which is 1. And if you'll remember, my solution was x equals 4 and y equals 1. So that's how you can tell from the table. So that's how you'd solve a system of equations by graphing. And like I said, the only time I would use this is if they're already in slope-intercept form.